brain on the beats.
Gonna boy, on top, gonna boy, oh. Ekuonaba boating, be see ya mo one more, piao. Your food, your pano, on one year piano, piao. Yankee monko, a Sunday ya boa basso, piao. The we be brebe, gonna might need your walk. Yena need your walk. Ekuonaba say need your walk.
Abusian for mama kwaba Ekuonaba television bi di Ekuonaba boating. Program ye streaming no live Ekuonaba TV so both Facebook and then YouTube. Kentom TV and afin so Kumasi TV so adamu live ho. Na enen koma ye ba be di no obi aba so bi ampa che no like page no subscribe to channel no follow page no so na wa share link no so very important pa. Odabo Kennedy wo hina Agyapong be di ne ho nkomo enen koma ahodo bi a etwagu e wo man Ghana mu so ye ba be di eno so ho enkomo. And once oba so abejimre na wa share program na do comment so aba na we say me premiere na live and I say me streaming live na we can ha ma adwene kakra nti say no me premiere a video we on a live stream no obetimi so do comment aba e be kan bibia kama pa na de tie ni before I be start dwumadi no news ahodo bi aba e wo my Ghana mu be di eno ho nkomo but ma me ntwa me ho mrasima me ba na ya to dwumadi no me ba sisia
Pennyforce bibio wi asenti ne da ne atopnum na ne pabone fonti e wo se wo ma bambo hu hia na ne papa mu de Pro Technologies ana me kan fama wo ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yeton esa install CCTV cameras in the South Ghana and NASA brochure na ufi Ghana. Now beso CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and then Sawaso. We CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and intercom, and satellite TV, home theater. So upe biato, and wato, and our person install them out. Pro Technologies and our software. Na shenenso. Say fidie nyina from America brochimem ndi send papam na opedia man nwene ho na ne bo anso da form me kye no the web brochimem ha ene branch e wo Ghana ye ni mo bra wo bre nti sika fa yensem se fa nya japade ma wo Ghana wo da na ne tenese yes general construction so web brochire na peso si fi Ghana e dan plan bia peso si se wa sha se dada ana fa na peso si plan bia ye besia ma eno achi so here solar power ana bamba ho sensem bia de woni ye ni nsawoso ne sanso ye smart home apart video bia pesa hye e wo fie ana watwuma mo de ma wo woni ye ni nsawoso we are just a call away ne sanso wadan de ma han ana ofre brochire bedu Ghana na wo pay full house room ana apartment ahan for short term ana long term ye be ma obiane border form na bamba ho nsem de ma nwene ho enna ye interior decoration so wasi fie na wie ana yasi fie na ma no yes sign decoration ye besiesie odi ana office so e dia ma no edi so to mfidie bi na wo hokun ya faso install ana ne settings ye beye e dia ma e wo Ghana ubehu yen wo mre ofra denta edi wani ache dodowa ubehu ye e wo ahie ye ne Emerlin pharmacy and what the same building for information or WhatsApp 401-7570-300 and a plus 401-6992-254. Pro Technologies. We have the solutions for your security and home entertainment needs at affordable prices.
All right. Enkoma ye ba be dino ye be start e de free eye Ghana ye krum Ghana bibia si wo ho. Video ya me de ba betu sui a esi e we ye krum Ghana ho na awrehosem a e wo video no mu ene se abrantie bia wadi mfie eye dunkono 19 years. Waye enyinamo ye kan se enyama ho nsem anase de eniamo ho nsem bi e wo Ghana nes nani ankot atra nani nton e wo Ghana ni nyina se abrantie no e wo screen so etimi anyem ono ane maame one da eye right no e wo screen so no ono anso na eye mfimfin no eye aduro no odi koye adwuma no o maame na de ni sa to na fuso na according to eye Agenkwa FM osibisa na utie news no kwa akira nesa brantie no ese ope oba bi a oba no empe no ono 19 years no enti watimi anante akwako hunu eye obi a oye odinsini edi na asem atu nanim se me abrantie me pe oba bi a wompeme enti odinsini emwa no na ontimi nya mma ne omunna ene odinsini di adri ma abrantie se onom no onom a oba bi obehwe nanim bia obetimi ne oba akro no ada we ena abrantie din kan start when patron so any patron din kan akodaye ena we start feel ono na school dem a wote enkwada wo so bo mo toje no kodu fie no papa atu kwan 6 months a wo ma fie o maame ko hwe n'anim a ate afa so eno no maame ada nyem obaame papa yi bae o maame nyem ade na asi a ne ba pem no amana nyem den akware atue sum osuma mama aden a ope oba no empe no enti watimi akokonfo ho akwaji aduro a ode bene emma ade ada we na fofia nto ata o maame etimi akohwe n'anim a sisi ye kasai wapem o maame a wanyem o maame a eye arohosempa asi ewe krom Ghana yenko na yenkoti asem no mu nchiremu ubetimi lo comment nso aba medin de Ekuonaba boate like page no na share na fa comment nso bra yenkwi bre nyomra
today
forget
na forget when you obia sane maame chirem
Abranti yedin kan ho ansemi o enye bi ne dunkunu na o karibia bia ogabia enti ema one no enna enti awose o ya dia obetimi anya oba ene nada ena okọ malam bi hono ena malam no emane enuro no eka picture no ho enti atiefo mra Facebook na omo emehe abantie na o ti hono mu a osu a wase na mami nyinsen na okoje aduro no ena malam no eche ne se oba bi obehu ni bia no eche wanhwe nanim obema no kwan ama one nada enti edin kan no new school patron ena ode esha ase free ni so ena afi die oba bia tenipia ena me se one ne ma me so ena etifie nti etifie mu nanim awo se o man ho kwan na one no eda eno ena enam so ema ne mami afa afuro ni papa nso tu kwan bete bosumi nsia na papa ibaya na yiri na nini ena obusa no ena se na akrai da kan no krese ya dru ena okoji ya enam so o dia ya ne mami sa na awosema
Aba for sa timu bie mame me ba cha tie for mra Facebook aya Agyapong FM live tie for mra Facebook aya Agyapong FM live akwada yi a wono me pa cha wakwasha ne maame nyinsen akwada wakwasha ne maame nyinsen mo mra Facebook ma hwa akwada yi na me pa cha wo ba fa comment bra na asem we wo je ne sei wo se die na si ye sa timu bie na ho ne ye me
Atama malam ni kaje so onuma go na oba bi ogu ni bia awoto one ne da eno ena na so ma ne ma me se de one ne enti onuma go ni bia ya ne so ne ma me so awoto one ne da then so ne ni ebo ba wo for so eno so awoto one ne da eno ena na so ama ne ma me afa afuro o abra na ne papa so ni ho na ne papa ba ye no ena ensemi nyina eba bontia yesu yenye bi kamati for so
me musa we malam na ka kire ne se wo duru fie no oba bi obehia ne pia won fan test no ena se wo duru fie no me pa cho ne maame ne du kan wo hia no
me pa cho malam na ka kire se o ma na duru ena o ka kire se ebro obenu ma duru no oba bi obehu ni bia onu ma duru na oba bi obehu ni bia no o so oba ndati asiama no na one no ada eno ena na so ema
nti yama na duro ne se wo be wonnom aduro no oba bia obehu no bia o ka kire na obeti ase ama no
me pa cho
ena wanyo oba bia asa ne maame na o ka kire ne maame se wo pe no
me pa cho ayesa se ne ni bo ne ni ma no ana be man ho kwan e duro be no aduro no
ada obennom aduro nti wonnom aduro ne maame hu na ohunu se wanya bere ma foforo
me pa cho sa pepe
ena ne maame koda he ma no
me pa cho sa pepe
enti na akwara no no ne papa ni ho
ne me papa ni ho
o papa tu kwan ana asa dai
ana ne papa tu kwan bosuni sia chikura enti bla papa no ba ya no hu se na yire na fa afuro no ansa na ne ba no e ba be kana kwese
na da wo ba ne fa afuro no nti no ba no onim se eye wonne ne kunu ne enye wonne ne kunu ne dai
na woni esan se aduro na ye ne sa
nti aduro no 6 months ni nyina na afra maame nani
so no on for no fire in chesa no fire in 6 months and
Nti ono akwada na kwaje aduro akɔfa ne maame anyinsan ne maame ama sese ne maame be wo na wawo awie efuro no da so wo ho asemwe pa
etina busiafo ensem a abeto dwa no abrante ono watimi akwaje eye for guess na onum aduro no a obehia ne kane obehwe nanim wo no obepene ne nada na odi awibia na afidi atie si wono ane maame so according to news yi na watimi ne o maame ada ama o maame anyem abro papa apie na watu kwan for 6 months ni papa ebedu fi a ono ane doba na ono ane ba etimi anyem ono ane maame we di asem do o meka se pantoma minim wadwenkyere de obetimi de wadwenkyere aba afa asem a asi abrante a ono watimi akwaje aduru na wodi anyem ono ane maame enzem sisi Ekuonaba Ghana ho anu wadin yi pa a enye asem ketwa na ye koye ni mu no sofu Kofi oduro aba abonten ensem a sofu Kofi oduro e de abeto abonten ene se ensori ahodo mebiri wo Ghana e wo se ekuru so mu nyina wo se eyenkwase ansori na uko comment section amanfo che se won so ya azan eye den na obeka se obi de ya azan comment section ho de ekoso wo ho no na sofu Kofi oduro ade komti ogina so kan asem we ne se enche na azuka kogina nsuom na okwa akoburu nua a wode snap eko bia kwanche ne ho ahom motonton no enu na Kofi oduro ogina so wo se edu mre wo se aban no etimi de eye mre bi ba edi betikiro mo asofu yi se de beya obi ede eye Kristosom no edi nsamfo a ebetima chi na tuma na be krusu sansori ni nyina oso omunyusu Rwanda style no so Kofi oduro na eka ho oso omunyusu Rwanda style no ene mfa krusu nsori a wo Ghana na style be na Rwanda for yusu a obetimi de krusu nsori no yenkotie so Kofi oduro nsem a odi to dwamra sisia
eti Malachi chapter 1 verse 6 oka sembi o se akwa edi ni wurani oba edi na jeni o se owura ne me a misuro wen mi ni die e fa hene na wo rules ne bi no tie dia meka chira no the people are sitting here tight tita oni nyame dwenwo achiye fie nkrofo won tan so keka nkwase asem enom ne ade tight ye atwam fa ne kosi ye ti ya kire o se ya bere ye ti ya kire o se ya bere afi wo ye dwuma na ye ka awomoni ato ahye no so eni e man toye ade ne nyame ba ne e man koyie ebere bi ye ko togu shop ani ye ko tomu ade mi ni dede na ye kremuni shop dano na Friday 12 o'clock all the shops were closed, just like when we went to Abu Dhabi ye kotad ye was shopping ye do shopping mall every shop was closed. I'm so and dia go hamo kra amma and bizanza ye tried ye this care about the first cano now bizanza said you lose money or say when we open all the money we lost will come. Kremuni was a GDW. I met Muslims who were kind and generous, gave money. It was shocking and amazing. Go ye crusade wo baby me so be a man for the Kremuni be by us me man for the wo me life mu da. The first time I meet you me who will say etie wo radio so a na de me hu o you kada rider was me ma for the SS o se yen na kire nse bibi enchira ma wa you give to that today whether you like it or not I will give you money. The Muslim is saying like this but me na me nkasi aba for the akwa bagi enwi beba. The reason is because you are going to number be bebre am nipa buye ma yakoma na sense. It is of case gazama kodro so say o come on. yankwasi ansori wo Ghana ha wo mo kekane ma bom enku no de bibia som fragrant o se benku we eye we semina we eye we and all that wo be ko jimi kopkohwe jimi yankrofo jimi in the name of God asia denko Kabra ni tibi jimi ya no akoto from no sa no de ye boyu asenyom wa sore edie na mo pese ni pese obi a wonya mfa Kristo no enya edie sia uno na pese osia kwasia life jimi nkwa edie asore ni ye tush na po asore dem edie asore ene ye tambodi akwasia fu ani dire wenum na, and I do not blame them. I blame the government of Ghana. All these people must be shut down. These are criminals. I blame the government of Ghana. Go to Rwanda and see this nonsense does not exist. In Rwanda, before you can start a church, you must have a first degree. Because they believe that when you go through formal education, your reasoning faculties are different. Unyimi na for microphones wa sorry them go see for people. We have to tell truth as it is and let people know that all this nonsense is not gospel. You have no business with the calling of God. We need to strictly tell truth and let people get it right. Niem bring kwaji ho ye bring kwaji ho mureba enso ma wusiesie wo fam wenum no kan se ebre na ikona wie ya wo ma be fredu menimo wo mo ye enwa empatakua edi enwan enwoma efra wo fra mo emoa bone Tito etredi kan yi mu ayedu eba from. He was talking about all these crazy people. And people believe yapaye mame any yapaye. Is this God or a waste of time? The Bible said mon church a church and you almost I'm blaming omo. I blame church people no ya eti bongo so ayempe bibi asia emu fadodo no ayem nya ready wo den church to form yesuam wurade as yempe mystics, yeah, mystics. Abaya wesi so kwa sore so kwa kope ninkwaje wu aduma be kona sofo na natwempra. What kind of stupidity is that? Hallelujah. This is me be kwa sore akọ jimi de nka metena fie di kokuntada. Yeah. So if I should go, sorry, be Jimmy, I won't bother myself. I will not bother myself. Everybody hear me. You are not here to waste time. You are not here to be fraternizing. You are not here to be looking at Kabastai. We have come to contend for the faith. Yeah, preach it, you know. Yeah, preach it, you know. And now grow. Atemoda will be a nimsabre and what's a woman when nibre now pray young kwaji or cran kwaji and wajuma uno be no china uno nibio and gazanchino ubia bresotia nete ubia bresote I'm telling you. Like that? I say yes, just like that. Two betna anya Vicentina wa. Ya bruchini nye kununtina wa hanya wa juma mpuntu untina wa. Ukiran kwa jemwa juma is the most important thing when you are here. Unyame saw yadia, that was a byproduct. Unyame umao visa, that was a side attraction. The kingdom and its righteousness is number one. Kingdom and this seek ye first. Anything in a cane. Do two bars on Anguta Bible notebook. I want to because I now grow. What's such a watching you didn't chit and head to tell. Then was la Agyapong Tama was here, Tim. I'm a new mapa. And you know, Christus, you know, who beat me, Kodan and Brechi, 6 months on and then say, Roma Bejika, marriage forms, almost a Pessia in the next week, and all that on Yamne Shirawa. Yes, who bet you say more? Many your chosen money, your Christo Walashimle, they don't do all these rubbish. I'm telling you. They don't do. The reason why we have so much divorces in our time is because the foundations are weak.
In some say, and a soft Kofi do a kaye. A mera unyana puppet no jina so no casano. Was a drew mera was you cruising so me bree a Ghana. Minim so ne yard, medium and yard, you cruising and kay come up. Name Momono. Or no one casano ojina win is a one day say on your original. The fake phone would do a moon coming. Was this womuko suku no mu nyan sandia. A bebe dear bomber made some phone iron some tantan or Christian dominim. Into Munusu Rwanda style no and then found cruising sorry. Minim wagon chere, ubit me the ones wagon chere abba. Na yin I tea, say the pay cane, the crack crown, who is saying, medium who is saying, ye. Say a pine to me be beat is a Rwanda for only the anchor ye pan. Anchor ye pan, can beat him up my sanity. Etima bakuni because sebi and for be no timidi Jesus needing a Jimmy no I know what thing I do time where was say I saw for nan cry to me say I was see a Timmy be na sound confounding in a Timmy Yomo free system according to Sofu Kofi who drew in someone or the Ababe Tuja. Wait to my share now the comment and so Abba afa someone Kofi do came home who is saying now on one can on line also at saying only you move the horse na. A question and call for a busano no. Say on also ne kura no anything. Na a ye a brantie and answer sofo or what Ghana a friend a ye or buffo. Or buffo say anointing events or events equal me fasting, yes. Or buffo say fasting. Uyamu be chokuru. Or buffo say fasting no. Ubenya osa. Ube yare. Inti according to Kokubofo or say a do time where was sent call for a use of my jenny at the summing young coupon. Na se be Jimmy no dozen. According to Kokubofo was see a do time where a was sent call for my jenny and the sum yame. Na uyamu yo yana wo ari fasting and one Kokubofo sending in an a idea for so pianiso. When ya fasting mu pedian indi na mumunye do. Munyasa my yes said the Agyapong sono. Some more Kokubo for the Abetuani. A Christopher Mutie me Muhuni saying Mudaho, and as a Muhuni say Mundaho. Or see Jesus here 40 days fasting in year, one year beam. Into a no any fasting a year on your beam, the Akali would do good, or born a supper and any the side event saying the lunch and any breakfast. Nothing and pie bonnet, you fasting Sembia, Amani Yama be Yukuru. You could tin some a year Kokubo Fonso. On the Betuja.
Yes. What's your sorry say and your fasting? Ube. Finance Kenya so. Two weeks a minute, Mesa was a fasting. Mijahe. Debbie. Minidi and I bought 12 mashada. Be breakfast who him papa. Ano papa, my fasting a bomb by you so your 40 days. And no. Why you be Bible recording him. I'm not joking here. Yes. We won't die through so. But you are true check a chance. Aqua will asema walking. I don't know what can't free brand. I'm a friend. I don't know what can't free brand. I'm a friend. Take it or leave it. Probika me who some probi. I made your mic and I go feel. But some let's with him. Yes. At the Quanya, some of the Uragana 14 match. Mammy, a true for why I can concern you that Bramani knew what to Melkoma Boduku said. Yes, when you now they will be a 1 year why I can concern you true for. Now, foot was say nipa, baby. Obey a crown for. No, I akra, 1 year obey a penny euro. Yes. God bless you. dua ketewa bi ani wa enyini a ebeda ne dade da.
The be
Wake up, Ghana. When the catcher Saudi Yamia Chintia Saudi here,
there be in each room, baby.
what's the many Freddy?
My abofra. Na fedi menyini. Na me hu otini ni biara. Na sefo esres radie da.
And so African, a Christopher, yes, because you catch us a heavy.
And
Heavy, heavy. We are Bama now when you're Fena Copo Bakra from Bama. You ran him young for. And so shall driving me Lomunu with tears. Oh, I'm a queer work Bakamaka. I'm a queer work. I want to name no question. Oh, mammy, and that we try us already.
no question.
We try us a officer. No. Sikaba, hope I see the three guy.
Ma kokubofo abekanie menimu adwenkyere according to kokubofo nsem o okay media nkamefo aso ko otimi hu obi atimi se kom na ade na ma nanim aye hwea otimi aye fasting ama na fudie mu nyina otimi se emu nyina sisi no woten enti de kokubofo okay no media menene ya adwene edu time wa ewo se nkofo etimi didi Jesus here fasting we se de koku kan oso ye wie no wanye bim tu bedidi amasa pa aduane bi nidi ni gya se wo ma wo yam twakuru ni saa no maneoma no to atiase na yenkopiem ewo UK ukopiem ewo Britain se de abeto dwa ewo United Kingdom ene se oma ye boat bi aba abeto abonten na according to United Kingdom for no kire se enkofo a omo bewuro omo kuro no mu no illegal for no a omo siki asylum ni ade no say na kodu time bi a ahokyere kura ya abom so too much because hotels ahodo me han ni sa no man kofo ndi dam na de bre bom so nti say ya ye kasa yi omatimi aye ade bi ewo nsuo so e de ama omom besiki asylum no ewo United Kingdom ho no na nkofo ho mu TV so yi nkofo a omo ye campaign e de atia saa de na omaye se yemfa asylum for emfa mu guguma na refugees engugumu no ade na amaye UK fo atima da adwene ehunu se the we nkofo no ma system ne ye no se omatima ye boat bi sinsen nsuo so ene de woni gusu a wo hwe ye boat a so okosiki refugee United Kingdom according to omo nsem omo kan ya ye robo kwa akotenam na agya otinsuo no so se bia wa be firi ukrum na wakwa akotena nsuo so kakra so atase ebi wa na agya wote so a ne se wote so a into United Kingdom UK policy omatimi aye e de ato abonten ana me de bai na se me hu boat mi se na saa no wote so a ne se wote so a na se obesi akofo ma na mo se da bi omo hospital bi bia wom bi bia oni pahia wa asase su bia no ebi wo saa boat yi mu nti se wotimu a obetima tena mu a edu time a ya process o visa na wie na ewo se wotimi ko back to United Kingdom wura kuro mu dia nya ma akwan no aba bewuram ba yem processing wie na ye gusu a ye ne de se de be ya enkofa ka embeto omo so no ye do be akotena saa boat yi mu ewo pono so na ne wuti pono so na wo gemframa ene park wo ho omo wo no ma mebre ewo saa boat yi mu a enya asem ketwa omo videos ahodo mebre bi omo de ba abonten na before ama no besi mebo amwo tie nsem ahodo a ekoso efa UK aban no ade a watimi aye ene nkofo a omo ehye akire ni de omo boa masa no ma we nyina atima ba asifa pem no mebo am watie bi na wahunu se ukosiki asylum United Kingdom de a se de abetom ni ye de muko akogu epono so na ne mugu pono so a na mo hwe ne omo a ekọ ene de eba na eja omo so atikronum ye process documents we ne wo ho kwan se obewura United Kingdom de a na ye you free boat ni se uti boat nso so we nso so asylum seeking anya asem ketwa boat ni si wo no hwe boat ni pa e boat no omo ye for African asylum seekers o ti asem ni pa African asylum seekers eni ayam ti botuo obetima ton wo dan ewo okuru ma wo na dia fu plane okuduru aso kodi aduru ne de wakosi nsuo so ti ni pa uti okuru mu wuti wo dan mu ni ade obetima ton dan na ton cars na obi bia na dia fa agye visa ukona kuduna kudia aduru dia na de wakosi nsuo no na osinsuo no so a na da omehunu se bibia de na de wabakurim na oba betenam ba bibia wo pe bia ewo eye boat no no onsa ebetimi aka yanko na yanko tie nsema hodo mo kan efa boat ho ene emu nkyirimu wo mo de baaye efa UK boat yo mo de akosi nsuo so emra sisia.
As you can see yourself, it isn't a floating prison. People are free to come and go as they want, but we do have this secure fence line in place just so that people don't wander around the port. As you've seen, it is a working port and we need to keep the safety of the asylum seekers on board the vessel at the heart of everything we do. It is quite light and spacious and airy in there. There's ample room within each of the bedrooms. They've got multiple recreational areas and outside areas to be able to have activities. We've also got local voluntary services who are looking at what activities can happen outside of the barge, things such as football and hiking and potentially looking at allotments and things like that.
Samo abeto honi we dey anu odin chairman na woti ukro moti odan mu na jack what ma fu plane akọ obi cruise akọtina nsuo su pa se die chairman anu be din o enti na tekino for me ehunu asemu ni kura ne sen mu asem te sen won se news dey beto online e bi kura na yentro no kure United Kingdom for mun confirm who say more platform no so pa mun confirm no kura na yentro asylum seekers black Africans asylum and African asylum seekers ye boot ya ye do makogu nsuwesu no kure anase yentro ye de pese hu de wom ubetimi de comment aba me din de Ekuonaba boaten afa yentwam na yenko tie another news bia trend kese pa news wey eba be si eye Honorable Kennedy ohine Agyapong asem a all cancel na mehunu se nkofo mebrina de Honorable compare Rwanda president and on pese Rwanda so Ghana edan se Rwanda na before Ghana be dan se Rwanda no me won sem bia pese meka mani patimi ti hwe na mo hwe se ya mpase Ghana for ya ready say eye Rwanda ho no se de mo pese eye no enye te se Ghana na papa na wosisuo no eye Paul no mo pese ni suban na wo ye no mo metimi ni sa papa no suban ni bia tena Ghana ana questions ana mebusebusa wa ha yakoya nimu no yankofhwe eye ekuro a ye frɛ no eye Rwanda ɛdeɛ na esi wɔ Rwanda ntia Ghana fo kasa sɛ ompɛsɛ Ghana ɛdan te sɛ Rwanda mepacho esi okopiem wɔ Rwanda papa yi oda so yi etimi ama kuro no obi afri spiritual aba physical me kasa free spiritual aba physical ba menkyerɛ mu ye nkyerɛ mu time papa yi ɛbɛyɛ president no okoduru ya no hunu sɛ nkɔfo no egu aso da mu kam mo na da ne spiritual baby so muntimi ndwene omo dwene aye sofo papa na dada na mama tabasam papa ne check de wi omo si jimi no ene otwe omo nyina afiri aso dem ene odi adwene tu omo tirim se mo yi nipa ete asase so mo mmobra na muntimi nkyekiri kolima ko nyefe nti obo modern e de education kakanka no odi oye ne se oye education ne nkofo ne da so kwa aso dem ho oye education nkofo ne ko obitimi ton na ade no liskani nya akoma sofo obitimi ye adwuma liskani nya akoma sofo enti osa na oye de was no se na ade na koye e wo Rwanda dia ene de metima ye aboa amasa atabafo ye tima ba physical word ene se ensori ahodo wo Rwanda mebrebe ni nyina no mekrusu maako 6000 ti asem ni pa obekrusu maako 6000 se de be yankofo metima free spirit aba physical no watimi no mafa adwene ewo kuro ni so enti de papa yi eye ni otimi ekrosi nsori maako 6000 ewo Rwanda eno ka chi se before betima ye religious leader ewo ye Rwanda ho no yise wu kura eye degree in theology obia degree abekura no degree in theology ni a check bibia hu se wa adwene mu ye adwuma na ade nchimwa nkofa adwongwa nkomo obi ankotafre ti papa yi etimi eye saa de we nyina twen nkofo no e de mu free eye spiritual e bedru physical ma mu timi dwene te se enipa ene nam so e ma Rwanda dane be yesi no ti papa yi e de ne se o de saa hoɔden no eye saa adwuma no ene o gada o mu nyina no no aka se di o mu nyina anim ene o ka che o mu se eye ha na mepese ye den yekɔ ubetima check Rwanda for record na no den pa se ekuno mu ya ye fe no ene wi eni policy dwene no omo flight kura no challenge is wo for flight a ubo se omo atro welcome to Rwanda na di o si bokro no ho bon ano den de ku ekuro na ye fe no ano den ni nya se ni pa etime dwene egu spiritual Oya chin san nkofo tabafo nyina free spiritual ebegu physical. Eno otimi de wo chichiri kuro yi. Enti wo mu dwene te se nipa. Enti before Ghana betima dane se Rwanda se the more request no. This ye nya leader obetimi atia nkofo bi de mra ye adwuma discipline nkofo na tabafo ne eye akromfo omo system ne mu no. Ya pemra bi de ato omo so. Ne create ma dane se Rwanda. Into tiwana so se Rwanda and sorry ne san efiri suru besi form ye Rwanda eye nipa na dwene ye ehunu se nipa ne de wo machekere man ne nipa na da ne spirit ma me ntwe mo free spirit mra physical ma no mu nyina mbu oman no enti na ma Rwanda adane Rwanda nse ma ready e wo Ghana so betima sacrifice adwene te se nipa hunu se ye tabado do enti entwe nkofo ne mfiri eye taba anim enfo mo mra physical de a Ghana betima dane se Rwanda. Because time wa papa no aye ready odi nkofo ne kɔ omo ye farming omo ye adwuma ono omo nya na mu ena omo ye adwuma farming ne ade Paul edi omo anim se ya na odi omo ye ono ankasa hye ne boot no odi animu na o fa we to ano de atoa ye we no we ye fa we omo jafuo nkofo ne omo kɔ mani bruta. It's that time wa odi benya akotena so dem akoye taba asem akotena nwura mu akone mbo ne jata ne concert ne ade no. Satan papa ne de nkofo ne yemfo nyuma chechire o man no enti so pese Ghana dane se Rwanda enti no manya aduane edie no because o free spirit aba physical se o mu nkoye concert ne biem obi adwene te se nipa enti kokoro mu obi adwene eye adwuma because of the enti leader no odi animu ne hu se nkofo ne go spirit ma me nko twe o mra physical so pese Ghana dane te se Rwanda dia ene na yenya leader san kofu nya se atwa ba physical hede ekoso wa obedi ne taba ebekwa akohye nwuram awia ketekete wo so nkode kwa ye afuo ko pa adwuma bi ye no no le tia na o cast no ho o deliver no ho the fancy ye deliver wa wia ma ho ato de na esi awia ketekete abayi gronko a enti leader bi betimi aba abetwetwe san kofu we mu nyina free spirit aba physical se leader no na sisi ye twen no ti asema ye kan yipa enye se obegun sori anaso obese bibia na no be pelida obetimi amamra aye adwuma etima hunu se jimi ni doso ti wo so tianko for discipline eba system ni na awia keteketa ba bia moa jata se bo opuro enwan ni mponchen ni owo ni omuguo no mapam moa ni nyina abese ni Kofi na mumma kogun wura mu mada ne moa ti leader obetimi atia sanko fuyi na Ghana for open na moye ready say leader ne ba mo baji ne few so ana de mo frese mo pe no se leader ne ba mo baji ne few so ana because de ekoso nyina eye akwadwosem nko a evia ketekete ene ade oyi events wine abobo mo maso mo twa mo se tra no enti leader obetimi ama Ghana adane se Rwanda no Ghana for de obeye nie mo ready se mo beji sa leader na tumu ana yesu otie Kristo som debi enti obeso che se Rwanda omo nsum Kristo omo som Kofi oduro kan on video omo so opa aban obetimi aba na obeyi su Rwanda style na tima cruise sori mebere Kofi oduro kan on video mu enti nkyere se ogrusu Kristo som na mo okrusu nkwase asem sebe ye pelida sa nkofo sei awia anadwo wo so wodalo na memma ketechie wo so mo pebra bi bona kwadwesem nti obugina ha sei ya What I say enti leader obetimi aba na sansamfo we nyina obetimi apɛ adwuma bi dia maye because wo adwuma ye obegya sansamfo we no leader no aba ho he say wabeduru wo say efe no honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong wo say se nipa wo adwuma ye aya sebensamfo efi ni tirim kwa adwuma apon aba na wachiri kasa ehye wa menye so obetimi gina haya enti leader obetimi atenya nkofo yi ana Ghana for so more omo pede obetimi atene wo mo na ma Ghana etimi adane te se den Rwanda se dem mo ka mo nsem se dem mo kan ya se leader no ebi esu ewo honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong emu sofo wo Ghana kura etimi kase ya mo pe leader obetimi atena wo mo akrosi nsori mebere ewo Ghana asofo na akura etimi bossa adawuro no ti asem ni yipa se leader yi ena omo so omo pe se le be ya sansamfo we nyina eto betimi atwa sansamfo Fati say it is elder no mo pen obetimi aye saadi no mesi sa spirit ni bi ewo honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong enye so obegu asoro na emom no odi mra ebetoto no ma homa nkofo atimi adwene nkofo ni timi free spiritual ebe a physical omutimi start ikwayo papa ni di omanim as president of Rwanda no sisi ya ye kasei watimi achichiri kona makuna ye fit to the level sisi ya ye kasei uleti nsema panika uleti tinsema oka.
When we were talking about high-end property like this to be built in Rwanda, and the conversation was about that being possible. Now I discover that this is higher end than the end I was talking about. So it has exceeded my expectation. And I have...
So what you say? Or the adwuma hye wonsa na se wanye adwuma na o make sure say nipa koro no emra ene obedi. Say leader way spirit ebi wo honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong ebi wonimu. Enti utim se bia wo ye bia no enkofo mu ye saade no ede boa no so obia so ye serious because on twe ma nya ade bi fun bi ma no obe make sure say emra ene obedi. Otimi twe mo free spirit eba physical ma nipa timi dwene ya ode mmara etanta wo mo e make sure say nipa ebedi mmara so e wo Rwanda no se ya ye kase hwe e den a wasi agu amankofo no hwe won den a wasi agu o hia ni bia wodan mobroni bia wodan ejanka bia wodan enkofo mo te Rwanda osi dan de bia gum de amo mo nyese wo kwa akotena mu se wokofa oglu ko mahan yo debi he oso mu no de na ba kwa ma oso mu no de na ba kwa ma obia woni bibia woni na mu when you friend leader obetimi aye bibi dia ma oman no but before obetimi aye na medi nkan aka no Jesus any pay twinko fu free spirit eba physical enti no di nkan close nsori maako 6000 wan close sa nsori na nko ntimi nya de a waye da eni paneti ahwe baby was dan mo no you was science lab school baby ho the same place na wa bidi bibia show computer baby ho but before baby say beti message just ni pa te Ghana te ase say you be free physical about spiritual about physical na omatima adwene te say ni pa won de why kro no won de papa na ye kro no smo hu mo de papa na ye kro no edi ntia enipa ono omo nante no ate ase se ye uti asase su ya nwene te se nipa yinya ase ya dwene spiritual ana papa na dada na concept sa musmu sala musmu pese Ghana dan se Rwanda enipa na obetima ma Ghana dan se Rwanda ne fe no honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong case close on ebetimi ama Ghana dan se Rwanda because of the mra eye adwuma eno make sure so bia so edi ni mra a ode ato no obi edi so. Nansi ame okoye ye friend sen chairman ema Ghana Gasi me mamu eye hinti be kwale mo se monteda nansi okoye chairman ema Ghana Gasi mu imbi esi wo ho sesi ye ka se wo ni mobu Ghana Gasi afani busan se e na papa ne be ye chairman wo ho no wo de aye ho no wo de busan obeka kachiro Tesi ye ka say Rwanda president etima dwene atwe nkofo na free spiritual ba physical masisi ya ye ka say nkofo ano omo wo eye ekurum akurase nwura mu ni ade no wode boot atese omu nyina e de o masa ba gu one place bia wasi dan gu am omu nyina e de entia o matima dwene te se nipa atenase ehunu se chale e wasi etimi dwene te se nipa he wasi dan gu am omu nyina nti hu we na ye ofa because say president na osisiwo no ene ni party kromu ti omo ho ase say muma yanwene ti se nipa ni ntimi emmo papa no so mmoaye tie nsem ankofo ne ka tie.
Name is Antoine Mcheshimana. Behind him is his home he received in 2016. He lives in this house together with his wife and 7 children. Mcheshimana was among the first group of 104 families made up of 400 people from Sharita and Mazane Islands resettled in rural Moda village. Sharita and Mazane Islands are located in Lake Rueru, Bugesera district. On these tiny islands, residents have no easy access to health facilities, roads, schools, electricity, and clean water, among others. From Sharita Island to Rueru mainland, the only means of transport that these people have are these canoes. Without them, they will not be able to access the mainland of the entire country of Rwanda. In his ordeal, Mcheshimana joined hundreds of the vulnerable people from...
So, eti baby anombo no, island wa anombo no. Papa na kwachi omu nyina de omaba accident gu am ma betrem. Ena baby ane wa se no sanso ko develop ho. Leader bi say na Ghana fu hia. Obi a oye principled. Obi oye discipline. Obi obetima hwe wani maka no kra kire Ghana fo mpe no kra enu ti na ama honorable kan ho akoye ahi no. Leader obetima ate won atean. Enu na Ghana fu hia sisi He Rwanda, muso amo de compare Ghana he. Won de wi awaye kuru. Obi oti obi afili. Investors eba, ono omo sign contract be oye no ma mebri. Say leader we ni hia sisi ya Kenya spirit ene wana na sapona samana na isafua na ho debi ye hu obi odwene ti se nipa obetima dwene aka asem ato nipa tirim ama nipa tima akonini nanim wa abrabom he o se obo nya do mabegu village no si dan gu amomo no wasa ko develop one place they say Rwanda okokura it's a nice place me hu de men kakura ni nyina se papa na odi animu ne principle udi sika masa obedem o ma kontra na Europe masa ebechi watum obetia obruta babona adwena ma o kan okra kan masa obeya adwuma ni nyina manasi so he obi anya ba bi hye be hu nkomo ne yedi no so before timi yes ade we no tisi oklusin sorry no enti oklusin sorry ema nipa ba physical ansan wotimi achieve sa emu ya o hwe wan klusi anka mfa because nipa entiase obeda so adwene spirit obeda so adwene say na bunsam na obeyi tepi enu nti elo besi so no ade potin anase ade first a oye ne say mame nklosi sorry maako 6000 min check o mo record etisen ekwahin bahin na mentwe nkofo ni face spirit mra physical ansana otimi achieve ni aim is it Rwanda air move for Rwanda air da omo plane ekobai masa nkofo ko mani mo ekura ebetima ko nanim ekura nkofo atim enwene spirit and sorry en no so snake companies sana Rwanda tie companies mumu ne doso esne sorry enti na makru no ayefesa no enti woti wana so hu se Rwanda ayefe because sorry no esua kete dia ka nyina ye companies nkoa because of the entia good leadership ni pay order so etimi abon ho modin ama nipa adwene te se nipa ena wachichiri kru no de amomo to so da o se Ghana nkwa se Rwanda ena minya Rwanda meko ena Rwanda efew because of the entia nipa na ete spiritual no ya twe omo e de omo ba physical ehun komo na medi wa no tie nsem na yokan yipa se be ya mu chusu leader e wo Ghana mbo hu nipa kura mu chusu nipa wo vision obetima hu se ade we de emphasize gamba adeɛ wɔ yɛ mfasoɔ bia no so adeɛ wɔ yɛ nsɛmuhunu na wɔteɛ nipa discipline nipa wodi bɔne a yɛkyɛ wode yɛde watom galamsey anka ɛkɔ so ɔbɔ odi na wodam biribi saa ɔteɛ no me sɛ Ghana hia discipline nipa obɛtumi ateɛ ɔmo kɛkɛ ɛna ɔmo hia sisi yɛ kase onim deɛ asi wokɔpiem ɛwɔ Ghana gas a board chairman ɛyɛ Honorable Kennedy ɔhene Agyapong de papa yi ayɛ ɛne sɛ ma menkyerɛ mu ebia na wonte da ade a Honorable Kennedy ɔhene Agyapong ayɛ ɛne sɛ ɔkɔɔyɛ no ohun sɛ nkɔfo ɔmo ne ɔmo yɛ adwuma no ɔmo mma adwuma ntɛm nti etoro bɛ obetumi aduru adwuma mu na adwumayɛfoɔ nankasa mmae when ɔtena adwuma mu da koro na ɔmo yɛ late no furo bia sɛ mmra obusa we ade ntina wakyɛ no ogyina hɔ ade ntina wakyɛ no ogyina hɔ baako na yɛ bowl obɛkyerɛ mu adeko nti a wakyɛ aden ɔkɔhɛ ne maame wɔ 37 military hospital ono abotin no se masa how dare you adwuma time ukɔhwɛ maame wɔ 37 military hospital my friend masa de we nsi biem no ɔmo warning ɛna ɔfrɛ IT guy ne se masa braha ɔno se masa me pɛ sɛ wo develop application mame na ɔmo de ɔmo nsa ɛbɔ clocking time no so na obia obebi o clocking time na kwanse ohia 1 month so mpɛ 1 month or man 2 weeks akwane tena computer ho 11 days no create bibia wi ɛna ɔde bɔ ho because first na e book no ɔmo de twero obi abɔ adwuma no tumi frɛ o ebi akua maakemien adwa maakemien nti time no ɔmo de ba na enye pɛ because obi betima maake no be si ekoyɛ tom print obi ne finger boss no masa yesi time no suya na obi agina ho bɔ adwuma time no suya na obi abɔ adwuma edi ntia discipline apa nipa odi ɔmo so no masa na ni ontwema ono abontwema twati ase contractor ne yesi nkɔfo timi de ba ɛyɛ friends Ghana gas wo betiti kɔlo a opanyini bi kura ka ho a sese ya ye kase wakɔtwene file afiri madwane na mura bi mu a wo dwane kɔ adan a because ono abo hunu sɛ contractor holo ma sign de amankɔfo bi ye time ano nyanye ɛyɛ board chairman no oba wa cancel ni nyina otie ɛyɛ sika ewom ni ade de o se bekɔ atia Ghana first nkɔfo no hu ye na opanyini betwene kratas ma menkɔ yi na de wi ade yi ma nwana anje me kra nkwa obɛkyima tum ni pase ni hia no tukupiem e Ghana Gaza discipline ekɔ so hon ano ɔden brutal ano ɔden ɔkɔyɛ interview e TV3 na before me ba saa interview no so no waka bibi e de akyerɛ youth e Ghana afa betting companies ho yentie nsɛm a Honorable Kennedy wɔ hene Japan ɛne youth no ɛkaayɛ emra a ɔyɛ ne interview we ne ebusa ne nsɛm ɛfa betting ɛne adnesuade hu no ɔwɔ ɛde mo my Ghana no yentie nsɛm wɔ kan.
What we are asking you right now is when, I don't want to use if you become president, when you become president of Ghana, what is your plan for the youth?
Yeah, the challenge of the youth today is employment. We have many of you that have completed high school, university, first degree, masters, and they all don't have jobs and staying home. So my focus on the youth is to create job opportunities for them. Because if we don't create opportunities for the youth of this country, the future of Ghana is bleak. Because you are the future leaders. You are the future executives. And I think we will be able to do that only when, after school, we are giving opportunities to these young men and women so that they can take their destiny into their own hands. That will be my focus.
What do you have to say? What's your general opinion on the 10% tax on bet winnings?
You see, yeah, it's in order, and it should have been more. Yes. Yeah. Let me give you an example. If you go to America and you win the US lottery, a billion, you take home about 600 million. Yes, check.
That's about 400 million.
Exactly. Why? Because it's free money and it's taxable. So 10%, they've been charitable to you. And I'm surprised as a youth, you are asking me about betting.
This is voice for the youth. This is voice on the street.
But look, I'll be honest with you. Betting is not anything good for your future. That is why it should be punitive to discourage the young men and women coming up to take their destiny into their own hands instead of spending time on games and all those things. It's temporal. Whatever money you are going to make today is temporal. And betting, what are you going to get out of that? So we have to be careful. We have to create employment. You wake up, very handsome man, you go out there, you are working, you get your job, you have your beautiful girlfriend, you start a family, yes. But with betting, you cannot call any woman because you go out there, go and sit there, games and all those things. It's not good for us. So I would advise the youth. I don't blame them now. I cannot say that the youth, they don't want to work because they don't have the jobs, no opportunities. So I don't blame them. But with me, I will create opportunities. Employment is everything. And that is what I believe in, and that is what I stand for. You see, I feel so guilty. My daughters in America, at age 21, 25, they all have jobs and good money, decent money. None of them makes less than $120,000 a year. 21 years. Why is it that my daughters who are Americans, after college, they make so much money? And Agyapong, the loud man for 23 years as a member of parliament, have not been able to solve unemployment problem. I'll say that I've not been given that opportunity. So I want the youth of this country to give me that opportunity to be president. And you see the number of jobs that I will create in this country.
All right, it's honorable Kennedy here Japan, interview ni no. Ana branch bi ko busa na asem efa betting ho any opportunity for person yema youth no wachechi ni nyina mu e de awie. Na no kreka a wo kan nsem straight nti ane ho ahi. Won se obi anko pe position ya ba bedi. Na obeso be president de. Ko be ka se betting o ye good pa na me ba metima boa ma boys na tima ye. But wa kan credit wo bo be me ni pese na me pe na asem. De me ba me no maka de mintimi nya maka enti oba no wo ya onim se masa o kan ansa no ba be ye. This is the leader me pese me Ekuonaba de me ka se ka be power de nkwa me bitima ko Ghana ko to abakra de ama no na yankɔ ne yankɔ tie nsɛm a ɔkɔtena TV3 abranti odasui interview oyɛ no questions obusa no na ɛho asɛm ɛtesen yinti nsɛm ɛkɔ so
very dangerous what imagine haya we share baby am papa na so oba your promises abi am say
honorable Kennedy wɔ here Japan papa we de mesrew oba na ofa ase ukọ interview bia biem no bi busa o asem fa amasuale case ho papa enyia no biem me hu se wa kire mu a me hu ade kwenti ala so kura kire me kura nka me nkire mu biem enye se mani na nsu ade na me mu ade o na mum ade na wa kan na ogusu a omubusa o kan na me twunu ho amente ase papa isi opeso obeye president of the Republic of Ghana when you no platform so wo so obusa nse papa edie botaye ni ade ben na ba obetima ya ma o my Ghana ade wo so obusa me nka se busa de me pede beta ye wo ye interview ndi ama Ghana fo nya sa enti Ghana fo se busa se ade enti na opeso be president ho na obusa na fia so asnega ho na obusa no ye fene sen Tracy Boachi ho na obusa no ense obusa ase ye trending issues no obusa metie interview ni na me buafu blue times chairman when your senior man say o platform so busa nsem question obusa honorable do time wa baby aye kɔ no to mutimi to eyiwa unya interview bia mu a chairman yanku yanim ade a person we ya betima ya ma o ma Ghana chairman kan no ne ntie video me mbokura because yenim nsem obeka chairman say nipa no o ka kire no anaso o mo audio no one side ntie man bu fikwa na nko betoto bomb de abo akwa no because of the ntia o say o bu audio ni nyina emanisi mgwane nkoda ne ho picture no beka kire ne say abrantie kura ba ha baji sika won nsem da ene o say ene oba ha mombo no waka we nyina cheche ni nsem nya mebrebe o so o kan wonu ne ho na onye sorry nso ti asem o kan ye
ideas whatever this country about 80% 90% you are the people going to destroy this country.
How so?
Yeah, because you misconstrue people's ideas. Whatever the person puts out there, the import of what the person puts out there, you never even analyze it. You only take just a second of a statement made out of the whole statement, let's say 8 minutes. You take about 30 seconds.
What were you trying to describe in that video?
Yeah. And I still maintain it.
Afina bebusa no. Once work I still maintain it. Afina bebusa no. Wase umum na ko hu ade kro potenti o kan ye. where you 30 seconds to say any bloggers it me be near actually you know busa journalists.
Because I will not come here today and tell you that I want to be president and therefore what is the truth, I'll say is not the truth. It is. He's a bad guy, or he was. And let me tell you, if you don't have the evidence, Anas used them.
How did he use him?
Good. All those people that Anas destroyed with his videos and everything, Anas never showed his face, except this guy. This guy was bold to set everybody up. I have a lot of videos. Gentlemen, if you have time and you come to my house, I'll show you all the videos. There's not, with the exception of the Ivorian videos that I have that you see Anas's face after the interview with the Ivorian ministers that he was entrapping. All the entrapment, it was Ameswali who was sitting down with some fake Arabs who were saying that they were. Would you say that I don't like them?
Not when you issue threats to them.
How do I issue threats? You think you are the only human being who have blood in you because you're a journalist? I'm afraid I don't believe in that. Because this man, if you know the number of people that have been killed, if you know the number of people that have lost their jobs, we have to be fair to all those families that Anas and Ameswali set them up. You see, you didn't let me finish. It was Ameswali. You are talking about undercover.
Yes, undercover.
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 So why didn't he Ameswali also cover himself?
Because
he
it's
was
undercover.
there. No, you are saying undercover, but
when I came back can go for no. Nipa was why undercover. Ameswali the when you cover him. And that's a pen I cover him. Didn't just say we undercover. And walk on was him because we see one in the picture about one thing. And what is in the picture no crowd or no one thing go for him dada. So what I say, Tiasimo walking.
Swale was there physically. Call Kwesi Nyantechi, he will tell you. Call Edubuahin, he will tell you. Call these ministers.
So why did you expose a gentleman to the Ghanaian public? Ultimately, the accusation is that it got him killed.
How did he get him killed? His own deeds killed him, not me.
All right.
What I said was that the first video I showed, you see why I have a problem with some journalists and you think I don't have it. There are a series of videos. You've taken only this one. The first one, when I mentioned Ameswali, my workers came to me, oh, Honorable, you don't know this guy. This guy has been here for school fees. You gave him 1,500 cedis to go and pay his school fees. And I said, I don't know him. So they said, oh, he has been coming here all the time. So the first video, then I said, this guy is a bad guy. If he comes here, beat him up. Because
it's a video near two. Our dear ma or moon watch let's say anything or no more problem journalist for no. First video no one but second video no one boy no kwana babusa and who anything was no more problem no. Now when you want to have a question, I ask me where you no minima the property in tia. Obi so obaje Ghana nyina ahwe so. Obi si emfa Ghana enhye ne nsa. No abetina wanim wo so obusa ne se masa Ghana ye de hye wonsa. Ade ani se ni question no. Bebe bi wode nenam.
Undisputed that Agyapong is a public figure and Taylor's sentiments were made regarding matter.
Kevin Taylor asem no okubusa no. Obi ade Ghana abehye obi nsa wo. What national television a wanya obi opeso ode Ghana hye ne nsa. Ababusa no question. Kevin Taylor asem na wobusa ni pakro. Masa, na mo pe headline na. Na mo person for eye captions ahodo ana. Because ono abonse wobusa asem ya no relax. Ohun say asem wa calm na si. Kevin Taylor asem esi o American. Papa ya kire mu ase wokodu ye. Enkofo ne say ono abo ken eye public figure. Inti America ho no we public figure me fa yawo. According to eye editor na say charge omo boy ya eto abonten a wo kan wo angasa ti wi. Now say we also want to chile mungo say. We have a Ghana for home. We have fixed toilet. We have fixed kwine. We have fixed adwuma. And fixed bibia wo Ghana. Obi no obi na enya asen wako court. And a court to say nipa na public figure. Inti obi boni ja no lie. Sa asem we abubusa wo Ghana for the yeden. National television. We discuss Kevin Taylor, Efiaso Asnega, Tracy Boache.
Of public concern.
Right.
it does indicate that if you
people are going about issues, if we don't take time, it will burn this country. So you are here mentioning Kevin Taylor. You think what Kevin Taylor is doing to the country and Ghana, because he's a journalist, nobody has to say it if he's wrong? Is that what you are saying, my brother?
So once a Roland question will be saying, I confess, Kevin Taylor to a dinko for a chance the tematem. What to a dinko for mammy, call for papa, a titri or dimpen for tem. Send it per wood, ya, a baby, and I didn't know. Massa.
I'm talking about the defamatory actions you issued against him.
Nankamani defend. We pass it. Oh, besides defamatory action will take you no pursue. Pano Bokodi. Edina Kevin Taylor can't do a tuana or far plane and will call Abai America and will call Boka. A far lawyer say, Mumfa Kevin Taylor and Coco, so one yamishi. Massa, I didn't walk and now uncle
in the Virginia court.
Yeah, and they are saying that once I'm a public figure, he can say whatever he wants to say. Case closed.
Case closed.
It doesn't mean anything. That's what they said. Whatever he said against me, the court says I'm a public figure. So if you're a public figure, they can say anything. That is all. That is the judgment. So I don't know.
I find it quite funny. And it says
that clean campaign.
I send me over sound for buy. Sa send me a watch him. When I send Bubus and Wasem. Papa will be a clean campaigner or no son chamano. Or can't send me no or no nam way an idea. Busan and some bit Mama Ghana also. Clean campaign once a more could be said, the main mummy, no one I general. Man can I boy. Because I watch him, my gun of what tia, and yard the full from my. Once Busan assassin no stress and not there. Oh, say, wouldn't you question Busa? In that feels no one relax amount and was wrestling now. Oh, Massa, Busa, some of Papa Lintimens and 950 tenno, Nanko, yes, say, way, obey Yan was simple, way.
Because media
okay, Agyapong, while you seem to have taken the campaign by storm, you also seem to be rallying up feathers, angering people, including your own friends who now are standing against you as presidential candidate.
I don't care.
Who are the strategies you are taking?
Sorty. I don't care. What's why relaxing? We are smart to have seen and guess and catching you talk or change your questions. Once we relax it down, Queen. Ubusa, one who say, I don't care. Who's the only question be able to I don't care. Obi on one year president and Fanaho, or your president and Fanaho. Why not just so your president or name the above my Ghana? Would the man who man farmer know it in the baby general? No acquire campaign will be a cassette on so I can be a tiana. Uber bus and side no cancer. Now I don't go head in the panel to Kanye. Chairman.
Yeah, who are the strategies? You see, in this country, unfortunately, journalists especially, most of you consume information without digesting. At least you should have given me benefit of the doubt and say that, why did this man talk like that? Is he a madman? Then you begin to probe into it. I specifically said, Mose, Moye strategies. It means something has happened. But you never bother to check what has happened. That is the problem. You see, when I come out like this, then you say I don't like journalists.
Because you were throwing jabs at your own government and key individuals who were managing part of the economy.
They are also throwing jabs. They are throwing jabs. Did you listen to what I said? Did you further investigate? That is the problem. If somebody goes there to say that we don't want a candidate who will come and tell you, I have built this for 37 military hospital. I have bought vehicles for MPP. We want a strategist. And you see, if you had probed into it, you would have known that I was not even referring to Vice President. I was referring to John Kuma.
Kennedy be to a man. I want to interview or floppy from starting to be 40 minutes. 40 minutes now, honorable can I start take a kind of as way. Minim say social media and reading the questions need for you. Say no be natural man will be true parliament here. Ti the honorable can't you
I didn't say that you are referring to a vice president.
Yeah,
I have not said that.
Yeah. Here. You said some of the candidates. Is John Kuma a candidate?
I'm saying some of the
party. some of the candidates. Obisa, John Kumo, your candidate.
Candidate, you're throwing jabs at them.
And is John Kuma a candidate? If you had probed into it and done your work very well, you would have known that I was not referring.
When were you with TV? So, what it took? Obey honorable can interview a chairman. Ade ono aye da abonten a wayi ano no wo san de bo obegu hu ani mase o obegu ani mase ene okoka no crazy omsi papa na akoma ha no ene okasa too much ene na asema ni pa ebuse wo kura ngangasa amumfa no kura nya adwuma mumfa no kura enya adwuma asema ni pa ebuse wo kura ngangasa hwan ye gi ne japade ye gi ne bibia wonkasa onfa no comment mbra mintie biai hwan was wo hwe me na ye bu no wonkasa o don fa no comment mbra me hwan was wo ye di na tem onfa no comment mbra asofo wo gan obi kura timi di bono de ponchine nyan akopa achew omukura mutimi di omachi omukura mutimi di obi ate odimi yesede omukura mutimi di omachi papa yi oda so waka che obi so obi ko heaven na ono ne bufu ase ne wintimi nya president because e bufu ntem ne bufu ntem na wan kokana nka ne bufu onhu obi onam ana ne buafu da
to any candidate. But you see, that stereotype positions that some of you take will destroy this country, which I feel is not fair. That's why I'm saying that at least give Agyapong benefit of the doubt and ask questions. Why did he say this? The truth. And once I believe is the truth, nobody can threaten me because we are serving this country and Ghana first. So what I'm bringing on board as an experienced businessman or entrepreneur, my experiences I'll bring it to bear because I have sat down, carefully analyzed the situations and the challenges of this country. And I know that there are 3 key areas that if we use that, we can change the fortunes of this country. That is patriotism, honesty, and discipline. Ghanaians, we are not patriotic when it comes to businesses especially.
So what I say, and some say no person account. Adi e mo mining kwen no person account. Unuan so yes wo kan no I say no I say wo twena no. On be so be kasa no the question fun ya ba be wuram. Efia so as nigga no the be wuram say evati yankopon. Adwuma wo yi eye bloggers adwuma na nka wo ye no. Journalists ebusa efia so as nigga asem to obi o person ye president ehwe o man so on a television.
Even our lifestyle. You see, my brother, let me draw your attention to something. Why is it we cannot say that Ghana we are poor? We are not poor.
Why?
Because say why? Questions there was obusa na afina onua beke kan ma no. We mu ne questions there was enko obusa. We no question was obusa. Alitina Ghana ya poor. Na Ghana nya poor no kan ban no wale no ntimi nya bibi. Alitina bibi say no obusa.
Foreigners have shown us clearly that Ghana is rich. Why is it that foreign investments are doing well in this country and we Ghanaians, our businesses are not flourishing? Have we thought of that? Have we questioned ourselves? As a businessman, I have come to realize that the dishonesty in this country is killing our businesses.
Me patro asem o kan enya no kure. Wa wo so a dishonesty honorable e kan ho asem yi no kure die e fa adwuma ho no e ye ntro no patro fa comment bra. Fa comment bra. Hwan na e bi adwuma wo hwe me sese ya adwuma no de si ye no on fa no comment bra. We ni hu nkomo na papa ni di. Ade e ka ha no no opese wo kekan e no wo kekeka sese ya.
Indiscipline is killing our businesses.
So what I say?
So we have to make sure.
In discipline.
We are
discipline call for. Discipline.
We are honest and we are patriotic. But let me give you one example.
Do give me.
You know, I go to a place, a moving pick, the UK, the visa section. I was going to take a picture.
The consular section, where they take visas, yeah.
I was going to take a picture. And the photographer just told me, Honorable, we want you because look at those people there. They have received visas and they are going. And I can tell you, if I'm not exaggerating, between January to June, over 1 million visas have been issued to Ghanaians, and it's a drain on our human resource. So I went there and counted them, those in the queue going for their visas. My brother, 9 a.m., 73. And you can see the joy in their faces because they have no jobs.
And that is because of poor management of the economy.
Yes. And the poor management.
When you hear freedom fighters, no. Freedom fighters, more musu se mu hear juma. More musu se economy na di and na mo ye na demonstration no. Obi na ti we also the juma no be kriti. Mo fa mo support nkoma no. Munsi kru mu nya demonstration ma papa ye what we. Se juma nti na mo ye no korefo se ampa se juma nti na mo ye dia. Papa na si we. Watima kriti nyuma o meye president no 7,000 plus workers. In the Samusi Ajumantina na muye demonstration dia odusi wono mfa support ngoma no.
It is not only the government.
Then who has
Ghana, all of us.
Who has the responsibility too?
You see, the responsibility, I know that leadership by example, that if I say Agyapong, I'm not going to do this, and I make sure my subordinates are also not going to do it. I agree with you, we can make a difference, and I still maintain it. If NDC should go to IMF and Agyapong says they failed.
So I'm taking a cue from you. You are saying that's failure. So I also conclude that's failure.
But let me tell you, I'm a businessman. I've created a lot of businesses and employed a lot of people in this country. At least my works show that this man is a different politician. This is the first time in the history of Ghana that we are going to have somebody who has political experience, about 35 years as a politician.
Emino, chairman general, Emino, but onokre kenti, me feel brutal. Onokre kankwa keke. Ubufu na wokasa, na ubu obi asum kra chairman me fo awso. Ghana hono, obi nyi obibi ma ne nko ho da o. Uradi Yankopon. Senka wo de sika mo obi wo Ghana na wadi no wahia no one on one a. Maybe anka bete kasa America na se.
And also 35 years as a businessman. So with this combination, some people say, oh, you are Donald Trump. I said, no, I'm not Donald Trump because he doesn't have any political experience. At least I've been in parliament for 23 years.
I say me all kind. A bear headline or Ghana. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong said, I'm not Donald Trump because he doesn't have political experience. And someone may be all kind know a honey cat. But me, Jim, who am a crow in a conform no here on Abuampa. Etia, etia. Nyansa some work come be a jumo person will be a youth in a den or beat me carty baby or say, or you Donald Trump or Donald Trump on your political or any political experience. When you are cutting here discussing. Hey.
So I know. So with the combination of politics and business, I stand out. And the business challenges that I've gone through
and experienced
has given me the experience. That is why I've identified the problems. The word patriotism. I see that we are not.
Be say what be a juma me brebe and non chese obet my president. Ghana for na me junu ha metimenti ase o. Se mo pedi e pan na mo pe. Se juma pan na mo pan pa. Me ni mo problem be mu. Obi timi be adwuma 20 year president. Mo so mo pe president obi be adwuma mamo. Ni pension na ti wo so no timi be adwuma. Mo se nya adwuma obi enti na chese obi timi president. Na se pa mo pedi e pan na mo pe. Me nti asem na se. Mo pedi pa mo pe kare shika na aware nana mo po obi obetimi abi adwuma o ye president obebi enwuma ni pe na tiwe ya wo kasa yi mo da so kasa say obi adwuma nje so be president.
Patriotic, because you cut in, that's why I couldn't finish.
Because of the no worker and say obey discipline munti and mu nyina mo yes ade no. Kominim se Ghana o obi aka no kra ye tan wo crash no obi a wo Ghana ho minim za ade no minim pa big say me programs are my for almost 5 years ni 5 to 6 years ni me ka asofo na asem bo ye chi me bo esi me mfo obi a ho obi a ye pe no me ho akoye ahia because me do obi sofo akofra wo obi a wo ka mo asem straight a nipa mpe wasam da yete ase nti na ma papa we no metimi ne spirit ni hia no because of no kra woka no woka wi a wawie nti me nipa me suru wa asase so nipa ontimi nka na asem mpia Bontin Street no ya me de ache o enya hwe na ne tirim no bone wo ne tirim papa we betima kan wasem enne alechi awada onka mpo so wokan nipa sei na ne hu hia enye obe baka so enya hwe na hye ne tirim obeku ato atwene
about these visas. When you see a Ghanaian, my brother Roland, you see a Ghanaian holding American passport, he's so excited. When you see a Ghanaian holding a British passport, he's so excited.
But you were in America, so why not us?
I did not, never, check your records, change my identity. I had a green card. I gave it up. But I never took American passport because I cherish Ghanaian passport.
Because you have a certain vision.
What? When you say one man Jekrata or America because or Tokane too much. Roland the two be say because oh I just fulfill before a certain vision so a president in tia. Oh mentality nankasano said the owner because Ghanaians are naturally and I say blacks are naturally born bad no said the Okayano. I do bunny with him. Nipa let man making the statement clear say me dogan intimate man find nationality anche. Was would be because say na presidential ambition tia.
Now let me ask you. It's good that you're bringing all these things about honesty, patriotism, and discipline. It also means that we need these values to be able to manage the resources we have, the gold, the things that, the reality is just being in business alone, creating a steel factory, having a chain of co-stores and other business chains. Somebody will say, who is an astute economist, for example, will conclude, that is not enough to rule a whole country like ours, to take us from where we are
to the top. So what about the person who has not even created thousands jobs, that he is fit?
Who are you referring to? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or
Everybody, including NDC, all
MPP, NDC, CPP, one, or when you be and you must have a POT, or can was it Mahmoud Bawumia? Was Mahmoud or more about Mohammed and you might say, Ghana? CPP 41 for Mark, or you might say, Ghana. As someone walk and win to you, what the question will be?
Politicians. None of the politicians in this country have created employment more than me. Both NDC, CPP, everybody. So if those who could not even create 500 jobs, you see them or you perceive them as capable of ruling this country, how much more an individual who has over 7,000 workers in this country? And you are saying that that is not enough.
I'm asking a question.
I disagree.
I haven't made that conclusion.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. And again, I've told you.
Well, lucky ni utine ye say opeso ye president. This can kwansema akọ papa ebe tutu ama won o. Gabeju winsem.
At least I've been a member of parliament for 23 years. Next year will be 24. 6 consecutive terms in parliament. You see, I cut across business and politics. So give me opportunity and you see what I can do for this country. You are sitting on gold, not this galamsey thing. The land
you mean
you
Roxanne Nelson Dahanopo who?
Yeah. The land you have, the water bodies, if we do irrigation, 5 northern regions.
Can we are working ama nkwofo mo ye galamsey or mo ye politicians so enter na chi no. Once work on say water bodies no. The ode ba be no obekika no. Into how the imagine so wo ye galamsey na papa be so the water bodies ye bibi. E dey no memmo na si, o memmo ja galamsey ne ye. We nyina ka ho bi ntino mo mpena asem. We nyina ka ho bi.
Afram Plains, Accra Plains, plus water region can feed the whole Africa. Yeah, I mean it. So now you can call it PPP.
What?
Once we name PPP. I got no name idea even PPP. PPP is a partnership program BBB. Ya kwese kene ya yebi. President kwa yebi. Ene ye krata ko she wan ko na bi ehu ba bi e fire. Eno ho kan wa oni ma de kwa even PPP.
PPP,
which is what?
Private-public partnership. Okay. But here, the PPP doesn't work because government does not go into contract or agreement with the investors and say that we are taking shares. Whatever money that we are giving, we are taking shares. You take shares to have control so that they will not misuse the money. That kind of discipline is what we need.
Know what to do, etc. But you were there, your colleague, Cecilia Bernadapa, was keeping stash of US dollars, euro, while Abochis at
Akwela mhunu say opese honorable Ken Ekembibi na onya caption zala me hunu. Yeah. They me notice wo interview when me say opese wo Kembibi na omo kate ho no na omo timi generate traffic. Yeah, they me hu ya no. Ole tie nsem wo busa ole tie.
Airport were being arrested through the Bank of Ghana, etc. Why is it that you don't advise your colleagues to do what you do?
How would I advise my colleagues if I don't know that he has this money there? My brother, how would you advise? They look a picture of innocence and they pretend they don't even have a dime. So how would I know that he has touched this amount of money for me to advise her or him? I'm not capable. And I don't have any information. And you see, right from onset when we started, you kept mentioning you have this, you have that. And because of my honesty, a lot of people will keep all these things from me because they say Agyapong is a loud mouth. Whatever he sees, he can't keep it. So such a person, will you even go and tell him that you have $100,000? So I'm not in a position to know what.
When this became big news, the Cecilia Dapa Gate,
right,
or the scandal,
right.
When you were on the tour, what did you make of it? As an experienced legislator, an experienced politician, and a businessman.
You see, whether we like it or not, it's going to affect MPP. I'll speak the truth. I'm fair. When Victoria Hammer mentioned that if she makes $1 million, she's going to do A, B, C, D. Look at how Ghanaians chastised her. So the one who just said, if I get, and the one who has it. So it's a big problem. We cannot run away from it. We cannot. I'm telling you the truth. Whatever they're watching and listening, I know there'll be backlash, but God knows I've spoken
Perhaps
the truth.
It will not affect MPP if you are elected.
Yes.
Okay.
And the question wakano. She said the package is affecting Honorable Kenda. They better not affect it. On our bank account, or no all pretty. On Facebook can see baby and big good there. One only can call a business dear be. I better not affect it.
Decided to side with the executive, to send our innocent troops to go and so-called restore democracy in Niger.
Hey.
You see, you use our so-called. No, such words are harsh.
Coming from you, that's a novelty.
No, it's
but
not.
You use harsher words.
It's not. It's not. You see, when I use such words, it means I'm reciprocating action. Are you? Reciprocating action.
Now where?
I'm just quoting.
Now where?
Yes. You know, yesterday we sat on it. My brother, the security of this country is very, very important. If we make a mistake and we allow coup d'etats all over West Africa, tomorrow it will be me and you. And the first thing, two of us will go to jail first before anybody. They'll dissolve. The word is dissolve parliament. They will arrest journalists. Check all the coups. You see, so the security of this country is very, very important. And no matter the amount of money, prevention is better than cure. Prevention will not cost you as much as you are curing it.
There's Boko. We never quell the insecurity that we're going to Niger.
You see,
Boko. Security anko boko.
We have obligation as ECOWAS members. And you cannot run away from it. We have obligation because, in fact, the second most important country in West Africa is Ghana. I've been an ECOWAS member before. So it's an obligation. And this, yesterday, I posed the question and answered it myself. Why is it that Burkina, Guinea, and Mali, we didn't go there, and now we are going to Niger?
Okay.
Again, I gave a solution to it that this should serve as a deterrent because it's becoming rampant. Coup d'etat is becoming rampant in ECOWAS. So we should use Niger to serve as a deterrent that anybody who tries again, ECOWAS will come after him. And this is not the first time.
All right.
We've done that in Liberia, Sierra Leone. We've done that in Gambia when Yahya Jammeh said he was not going to hand over power and all those things.
For 18 years.
Question boy the betum. So what did DJ satem? Asema watching man. Onu obuza say wo a wotiwi. Ene yaje wasase. Ene wasase no yaje ye de kokoto. Ye se de krata abro. Wonsa anka krata hu anse ebu atia wa anka abefa lesen. Endo mu ko obusa say sa na tie. No so wunye research intina ne bufu mu no.
You have 100% judgment and you are right and you can do anything. Is that what you are saying? You keep saying journalist. Do the right thing. Do the right thing and nobody will mention your name. Am I saying every journalist? I say some journalists. But you lump all of you together and say journalist. You see, with all due respect, judges don't have absolute control. There should be checks and balances. If you listen to the import of what I am saying, if not because I'm angry, and I know you the way you are asking questions, if you go through this dilemma, you do worse things than what you've shown to me. I've owned this land for 18 years. Let me tell you, there's a Lebanese guy called Kamoni. I was in Kumasi, this particular land. I've walled it. There was a building on it. I didn't like it and I demolished it. So I asked a guy to stay there. He's been there for the past 12 years. Could you believe that I was in Kumasi and the Kamoni and some soldiers, they were wearing military uniform, whatever, they went there. When they went there, the guy on the land said, no, the land doesn't belong to them. It belongs to Honorable Agyapong. Let me call him. He called. And I said, let me talk to him. He refused to talk to me. So I came back. And they brought Langas there. I went there. And when the Langas saw me, said, oh no, this man is a nice man. We can't do that. They have sold the land to him for $1 million.
And so you had to insult the judge?
Hold on. I'm coming. I'm giving you background. So this case over. Then another group also goes out there. You see the loopholes in our system, the law, we have to change it, some of them. You cannot say that I go to court and report that you have done this. And no investigation, nothing. You go and stop me from what I'm doing. Please. Are you saying they are judges and they are 100% right?
So that's why you insulted the judge?
Yes. Because 18 years, nobody even called me to say anything. And you know what they do? It is not even the judge. That's why I apologize to him.
Researcher wanyentino. Onim se sa say na asem ni CEO. Me kura me tia me ye blogger kura me nim se na asem ni CEO. Enti wono mo kasa asa no. Ene che pa kura na wo pae no. Wan pa je enye judges no na mum be live for no mo de ade ne nam no. Onim we nyina.
Okay.
The judge will give the orders. The bailiffs, instead of giving the thing to me, they will not. They will delay, and go back to the court to tell the judge that we didn't see him, we didn't do that. Then finally, they go and put it there. So when I went through it after my anger and everything, I went there. Then I realized the bailiffs are in connivance with those people who want to take the land.
Okay.
You see, but
so you retracted.
Yeah, I apologized to him when I realized it was coming from the bailiffs and the.
All right. This man, you showed him on net too. You remember? You don't, eh?
Hey, any part in the torso. It was answer what I showed you on there too. Make her cry, James, or ye be beyond no bony, James would deem painful be at no bony. I check honorable grown one car cry. On Kaino, and to be that say, where? I don't
remember.
Okay. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Johnny, please forgive him.
Yeah. Honorable cars or panacho. On cars or panacho, or cash and I know say, he says he forgive you, please forgive him. Honorable son cars or panacho. It's not to be a nipa ben,
now.
No, I showed his picture that he did what?
Obesu because on panacho. On panacho, only mother crockery or can once. Was honorable so patch of Facheno. Say me drums, a number of munya caption kakana.
It was one of your programs. It was one of your programs. Now. Okay. So
no, no, stop. Okay, stop. I'm saying Vladimir Yanko, President Power Pedi, I'll be at me as when you move. Honorable Pan, leading Koma with me can say, hey, Chasso. Hey, who would you picture at all? Eh, Buzasa was not on TV so. Oh, Buzasa, why Eddie Pabaya was Womiano. Hey, I'll call you Pan.
Money says I should ask you.
Yeah. The question is, when the mechanics will come free comment section.
Why is it that why have you not supplied all street lights you were supposed to supply?
Your question be what they man. Will it answer
in your contract? Which entity do you have a contract with?
Agyapong. You see, when you do diabolic things like this, and I put you in your right position, then you say Agyapong is rude.
Okay.
This falsehood. Go to Yoko. I have even supplied the street lights in excess of 2,400. You know why? When the manufacturers are shipping because there can be breakages, they give you extra. And once it's in the name of Ministry of Energy, you can't take it out. So if you are fortunate and not even one gets broken.
Did he do the supply, sir?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
And they owe me.
How much do they owe you?
Minister, I won't tell you, but Minister of Energy owes me if I didn't do the supply.
Does it mean that you make your money largely from government procurement or contracts?
I have a lot of businesses, my brother. Let me tell you.
That's a very vague response, Mr. Agyapong.
Look, even rent alone in this country, I make over $800,000 rent a month. $800,000 rent a month after withholding taxes. So now that I'm not doing any contract, am I not Agyapong?
You are.
So please, these kind of.
When you're in opposition, you say you jail Ibrahim Mahama. You haven't jailed. Somebody said I should ask you. Ibrahim Mahama,
right?
The business magnate.
Right.
Is he your friend?
Yeah, he's a friend, but I always speak the truth. If you do something wrong,
you've not jailed him.
No, let me tell you, the level of dishonesty and our culture. That's why we have to change some of our cultures, the attitude. I took Ibrahim to court. He paid 14 million Ghana cedis. Do you remember?
Okay.
Hey, you are a fine gentleman. You are very intelligent. Don't keep quiet. Do you remember?
Make your statement.
Okay.
No
research no man questions or answer.
He was not paying duties on his machines that he was clearing at the port, even on Sundays, because his brother was the president. I challenged him. I gave evidence. And Ibrahim Mahama went to court to pay 14 million. So what have I done to the nation? And he went out there begging. So I'm surprised that President Mahama is saying that I've not been able to jail his brother when they went behind, were big chiefs coming to beg for him.
All right.
So I'm saying that.
When you answer BBU, I'm the aqua with the source. When you answer BBU, the answers need questions over to Mabusano. I didn't want to boba bay. I didn't bit my idea about my Ghana. At the end of the year, saying about you to some page, my dinner bit my one we sash you. The Babusayan or Busabusavia or Solocon.
I'm asking you, my brother, I want to prove something to you. Right. How journalists, some of you are so unfair, and you only consume information, and some of them, they are just diabolic. They're going to bend this country. Because the actual things that prevail, they will never say it. They will just pick an issue, then just spread it. And
look at a case na say ubi and poison say one be more American idea little be patch on. Sassam Nina say and Tronqua. Chairman say or namu jomu koyene jumana or quay ye or kushi any pay affidi and any makuguasi. Say no nim classes in a coso. And was answered the diba or me and swatem. Nina suka case, a hayalu be this at heaven. A hayalu this at heaven.
Nobody will probe into that statement, then they will come out with their conclusions. That is not fair to me.
When you attack journalists, you own a media empire.
Yeah, so that is
are
why
also unprofessional.
That is why I'm fair. Let me give you one example. Why I sacked Justice Annan. Justice Annan insulted Vice President. Justice Annan was biased to a man who was an adjudicator for Mr. Prempe, the former Director Controller General. He died in his estate. One Mr. Boateng has to. You know, this gentleman, they not even call Mr. Boateng for his side of the story. He made series of publications against this man. When we had this election at the stadium, I know the man. I went there to greet him. The way the man behaved, he embarrassed me. I said, oh, what? And he won't listen to me. Oh, yeah, you did it. I'm saying, I don't even know what you are talking about. Later on, I went to find out from Oman FM and Netu that they had even taken the matter to court. Media Commission has asked Justice Annan to apologize to the man, and he refused. According to the man, somebody at my media stations told him that I am the one behind it for Justice Annan to destroy him. Which I didn't even know about it.
It was not true.
No, I did not even know about it. So I realized, no, I can lose good friends. Although I'm contesting the vice president, I will not stand anywhere and insult him. Whether I like it or not, he's the vice president.
You campaign for him.
Right. And if you follow the trend, there's nowhere I have insulted the vice president. Again, this nobleman that really likes me, I like him. His daughter's wedding, I was there, only for him to embarrass me. So I decided to verify. And when I verified, they gave me the report from Media Commission. So I said, this thing can go on. You see, he destroyed the man, and he was so hurt. This is the problem I have. So if the person is working for me and he's not doing the right thing, and I'm not able to check him, how would I have the courage even to say something to you if you also do something wrong? So I think we have to be fair to everybody.
But the approach you use, you don't think that sometimes you let your emotions take the better side of your judgment? Does that not?
What approach is that?
The approach that I mean,
you see, let me tell you,
in Parliament, just to say, in Parliament, when you say the least word, the Speaker would ask you to withdraw. They say it's unparliamentary, which means that Parliament is a house of decorum. We watch you in the well. We see how you people speak. The least word you use against your colleague, even if it's a gesture. Recently, the Speaker had to ask your colleague to withdraw. Do you not think that you should replicate that also on the public scene so that we make progress and have decency or decorum?
You use the word decency and decorum. Is decency applies to everybody, or it applies to a section or a group of people in this country, and other groups are not? You know, so we have to be careful. I'll tell you, I always reciprocate action. And before I come out, you have done it for several times that I don't even say anything. So one day, when I come out, the public, the society, everywhere, because it's Agyapong, they have a news. That I think is not fair. If we really want to develop this country, we should all build this. Have confidence, bold, honest, sincere, discipline, and change this country. But a situation where when you respond to somebody's allegation, somebody's insult, and they ignore
what was said against
you and reprimand you for what you have said, I think it's wrong.
All right. Eti Honorable Kennedy wahine Japan. Eko eye TV3 koye ni case. Won say oyobia okasa nipa eti. Enti say nipa say ni kasa. We check news portal ni so nyina ba bia ye dede obi a kire na adwen Kennedy say because na no eye power okasa epi ema nipa ebowura nipa mu nipa te. Honorable so eche na adwen e fa nsem ombu say ni nyina ho. We beka say Ekuonaba aden oye politics me pa chuma me kire wade bi. Politics eye adia nipa wa asase so bia otimi edwene eda enyane bia oye bie anything okan eye encyclopedia me enyem na me twroye ukọ Google na akọ type a ya twro ewo ho say obi a otimi take decision bia no oye politics ukọ tomatoes na ukọ tomatoes na apro no da ho wanfa de apro na afa de ye empro ye koye aduane a watimi take decision wo wadwene mu why politics into ko encyclopedia da ho say politics no a ancient Greek word bia ye fe ne politica. Affairs of the cities is the set of activities that are associated with making decisions in groups or other forms of power relations among individuals, such as distribution of resources of status. Into obia wotimi edwene wotimi take decision e wa brabo mu bia no or ye politics. Into nya politics na meye na emom no me take the decision am taking say nipa American as me friend Honorable Kennedy wahine Agyapong. To me hunu say enokre ene obi a we straight a obetimi atnet nipa kwan ene betima magana akonanim na wa bi adwuma a make sure say nipa no so eye adwuma no e wo ne kwa so say nipa no ana me Ekuonaba me hunu say ehia no e wo Ghana me din de Ekuonaba obetimi do comment so aba aha Ekuonaba television yeda ase.
Hello ebusiafo. So pesifita asracha odofo de and then na fa ho kodom unique laser whitening. Unique laser whitening. Our toothpaste stronko a wo de twitwi wo sen e ma wo sen eye fita na eye fita no nso no na eyi enka bone bia ewo wo no mu bia any tea stain, coffee stain, smoking stain sibia. Unique laser whitening product ebe yi ni nyina free so ama kama de oba ni say utu so na wo de bi egu o brush do so na wo de twitwi o sene so nyina kama wo hwia enhuhuru wenum gya no wenum saa into for unique laser whitening I was 07999792330 unique laser whitening or say muni seso.
Mpenifo se bibi wo wiase ntine eda ni atopnum na ne pabone fonti e wo se wo mo bambo hu hia na ne papa mu de Pro Technologies ana me kan fama wo ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yeton esa install CCTV cameras in the South Ghana and NASA brochure na ufi Ghana. Now peso CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and Ninsawaso. We CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, ana intercom, ana satellite TV, home theater, so upebiato, ana wato, and na pese be install ma. Pro Technologies and our software na shenenso. Say fidie nyina from America brochimem enti send papam na opade a manwene ho na ne bo so da form me kire no the web brochimem ha ene e branch e wo Ghana ye ni mo bra wo bre enti sika fire nsem se fanya japade ma wo Ghana wo da na ne tenese yes general construction so web brochire na peso si fi Ghana e dan plan bi o peso si se wa sha se dada ana afi na peso si plan bia ye besia ma eno achi so here solar power ana bamba ho nsensem bi ade woni ye ninsa wo so ne esanso ye smart home abefo video bi apesta hye e wo fie ana watwuma mo de ma wo woni ye ninsa wo so we are just a call away ne esanso wadan de ma han ana ofre brochire bedu Ghana na wo pe full house room ana apartment ahan for for short term and a long term. Ye be mo biani border form. Now bamba ho sem die. Men wene ho. And na ye interior decoration. So wasi fie na wie. Ana ya su fie na ma no. Ye sign decoration. Ye be siesie fie ana office. Ye ewo ahye. Ye ne Emerlin Pharmacy. And what the same building. For information or WhatsApp 401-7570-300 and a +401-6992-254. Pro Technologies. We have the solutions for your security and home entertainment needs at affordable prices.